Okay guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be creating a church flyer design just like this in Photoshop. And most of my students, you guys have been asking me about manipulation, how I play around my background, and how all these playful backgrounds are being created. Trust me, it's very easy to do. What you just need to do is have a picture of what you want in your mind and depend on the event of whatever you are designing. Like for this design now, if you're looking at it, you know this background is not just one background or two background or three background or four background. We played around a lot of background in this design. So what you just need to do is go on Pinterest or whatever websites you get your background or resources from. You download a lot of backgrounds. When I mean a lot of backgrounds, if you are designing for a church, you can download fire background, download different kind of background, then start using your blend option to play around, and your brush too. You see, you can be able to blend everything you want to blend. Now we are gonna start. So this is the design. So all the resources that were used for this design are placed over here, and in case you want the resources, I advise you click on the link below. There you can get the resources. And for all my videos, I always advise all my students to make sure they watch the video complete and replicate this particular design and send it to the Telegram channel. If you get it right, I'll send the PSD file to you. With that, you can create for any brand you want to use it for. Now for this is the first background, so we're going to drag this into Photoshop. This is what we have, so you're going to increase this a little bit like this. Make sure it's well placed. This is beautiful. Now if you're done with this part, now the next thing we're going to do is come over to our image. We're just going to drag and drop this particular one into Photoshop. You're going to take this one over here. This is okay. If you're done with it, then for the title of the event, the title is symbols, then substance. Hope I'm correct with the spelling. Ctrl T to transform. Then you can increase this. So this is what we have. Now the font I used for this is an Aero font, Aeromatic. So what I'm going to do to get the crispy and creative vibe I used for that one was this. I Ctrl X on it. That's to cut. If you are using Mac, that's a Command and X. So you Control or Command D on your keyboard to duplicate this one. So you take this up, double click on it, Control or Command V to paste. So on this now, we're going to zoom in. Then for this part, you're going to make sure it joins with this one. Are you seeing what's happening? Like this. This is beautiful. So if you're done with this part, all we just need to do is draw a shape. For this shape, you draw it like this. The title is symbols and substance. So you come to your text too. Now for this, we're going to use and. Yes. Then for the shape, we're going to change the color of the shape. Shape. Come over here. Yeah. So remove the stroke color. We don't need the stroke color. And for the fill color, we're going to use red. Then for the write up, we take it here, Ctrl T on it to increase it a little bit. So make sure it's well aligned. Thank you. So you can highlight this, press Ctrl, then take this and paste it over here. So you're going to rotate this a little bit. Are you saying? So if you're done with this, we're going to group it. But before you group it, come over to your text. So then team, we're going to write team. Yes, then take it to this place, Ctrl T on it, give it a curve. Yes, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So take this down a little bit. So if you're done with this, you can just group everything together. Hold shift, then click on the first, Ctrl G to group, then you name this team. If you're done with this part, you're going to zoom out. After doing this, all we just need to do is copy the address and the date. We know how to do this already. So what I'm just going to do now is, here I have everything I need. If I turn this off, you'll see what I have here, which is the date, the address, whatever. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it. Okay, now this is what we have. So Ctrl T, then make sure it's well placed. Aha, this is beautiful. Then for the logo, adjust it a little bit. This is what we have. So for the image, increase a little bit. Yes, this is beautiful. So you're going to Ctrl J on the image. Now on the first image, we want to create a shadow, so it doesn't just look as if it's floating, because looking at it now, it doesn't look real. So you're going to Ctrl T on the one behind, not this one. You know we have two, which is number 1 and number 2. So this one, you're going to Ctrl T on it, right click on this part. So you're going to flip horizontal, then drag it down. Aha, this is beautiful. If you're done with this part, so come to your filter, make sure you already highlighted the one beneath. Come to your filter, come to your blur, come to your motion blur. Yes, so you can set your angle to 90. Then the distance, we're going to increase. This is beautiful. After doing that, click on your layer mask. So come to your brush tool. Now we're going to start brushing like this. You can reduce the brush using your bracket key. I see what we have if we do the before and the after. So this is beautiful. All we just need to do for this is right click on it, come to your blend option. So you can change the color to black. Change the color to black. Are you seeing? So you can choose to duplicate this one by pressing Ctrl J on your keyboard. If you're done with this part, you can group it. 2 and 3. Ctrl G to group. You name this image. If we're done with this part, the next thing we're going to do now is to bring in this other image into Photoshop. So we're going to drag it like this. Increase. Note, for this now, we're trying to finish creating the design before we start manipulating the background. But you can choose to manipulate your background before creating the design, depending on what you're looking for. I'm just going to make sure the design is placed like this. This is beautiful. So I'm going to adjust it. Thank you. So add a layer mask to this. Come to your brush tool. Increase the size by using your bracket key. Then take it behind this image. You want it behind the image. So you can start brushing. You can brush out this part. Like this. Brush out this part. Like this. Most of the times it will be brushing slow, so you need to increase the opacity and the flow a little bit to be able to do it faster, or else you'll be here. So if you're done with this part, you said okay. Now the next thing we need to do is come over to the place we have our resource file. So click on this one, you drag and drop it into Photoshop. Now this is what we have. It looks beautiful, but this is not what we want. So I'm just going to double click on it. Now I'm going to drag and drop this down but above the first background we have. Can you see? Now you're going to change the blend option and see how it goes. We are changing our blend option, don't forget. You see the one that perfectly fits anything you're doing, but in case you don't see, it's very okay. All we just need to do is come to your adjustment layer, come to your brush tool, so increase the flow. So this part we are going to take it off, reduce the opacity a little bit. So this part we're going to take it off like this. Same with this part. We're going to take it off, so increase the opacity a little bit. We are taking this one out, reduce the flow. Then increase. For this part we are going to remove this one. We are going to remove this. Don't worry about this, we're going to still play around. So we're going to remove this. Are you seeing what we're doing? We don't want this effect to be everywhere, so I'm going to reduce my opacity a little bit. Same with my flow. Then I'm going to click on this part like this. Now let's leave it like this. So I'll zoom out a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Now this is where we are. We are not there yet. So the next thing we're going to do is click on it, come over to this file, drag and drop it into Photoshop. Can you see what we have? So this, you're going to take it above now. Are you seeing? I'm taking this to be the first layer, so I'm going to change the blend option. You need to make sure you know the one that suits your design at all time. So for this soft light suits the design. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to add a layer mask on it, my brush tool, increase the opacity to around 74. Same with my flow to around 71. Then I'm going to brush, take this part off. Don't forget, in as much as we are playing around our images, we still want the perfect look for our image. Are you seeing? Okay, we keep going. Now this, I'll leave it like this, which is the edge here. I won't remove it. Now let's see the before and after. The before and the after. You now see we're getting there. So the next thing we're going to do now is to drag this other background into Photoshop. You see we have a long way to go. So for this now, I'm going to take this behind the picture, which is the image. This image, I want it to give me this kind of look. So I'm going to Ctrl T on it, take it this way. I want it to be like there's a moon behind him. Yes, like this. I'm going to lock this. So for this, I'm going to adjust a little bit. Thank you. So add a layer mask on it, your brush tool. Then you can take this off. Keep brushing. Guys, keep brushing. As you're brushing like this, are you seeing what we have? Are you seeing? Now let's see where we have the effect. If you turn this off, can you see the effect? Now we have used how many background for this? If we're done with this part, the next thing we're gonna do is this other image. So we're going to drag it into Photoshop, and most of this, in case you are not seeing the image, which is the background or the background of image you want to play around with, you can just go to any design you want or you like the pattern of design. Just tell Gemini to help you with the images. They will remove the backgrounds for you, then you can manipulate like this. So change the blend option. uh when saying what we want, just keep going. Mm-hmm. I feel this or this is okay. So add a layer mask on it. Your brush too. It's as if we are moving in cycles. We are doing the same thing, but trust me, it's not the same. So take this off. Do not forget to make sure in all you do your images are always clear, because that's what brings out the beauty. So we are brushing now. For this guy, we are still brushing. Now this is beautiful, but if you observe our address and date is not as visible as we need it to be. So this is it. So we click on the one beneath it. We come to your add layer, your brush tool, then you increase the opacity and flow a little bit. Then you're going to click on it like this. After clicking on it, then you're going to reduce a little bit. Aha, can you see it's obvious now? So your brush tool, back to your brush tool. So you're going to adjust all these parts that it looks full. You're going to take it out in the design. So our date, can you see our date is coming out? Now guys, this is beautiful. So the next thing we're going to do now is looking at this. Let's go back to the main design. Looking at this, you can see pictures inside. Look at this part, you can see picture, right? Okay guys, so these are the images we used. We had the this. So we're going to drag this into Photoshop. This is one. So we're going to reduce this a little bit. The name of the church is Helpville Christian Center, in case you want to attend. So we're going to adjust this a little bit. It's loading. So we're going to take this behind all the effects we created. So you change the blend option. Let's see. Okay, this looks perfect. So we're going to Control T on it, adjust it. We want it here. Take it down a little bit. Then you reduce. This is beautiful. So if you're done with this, add a layer mask on it, your brush too. So all these edges, we're going to take them out. We're going to take all the edges out like this. Can you see what we're doing? We're taking all the edges out. So we're going to still Control T on it, on the lady. Take it up. Now this is perfect and beautiful. So we're going to do this for this other image also. So you're going to drag it. Now can you see it looks beautiful and difficult, but doing it now, it doesn't look hard. All you just need to know is what you want to put in a design per time. So we're going to do the same for this one. You change the blend option. So soft light is okay. Your layer marks, your brush too, you do the same. You do the same for this. Can you see what we have? So guys, can you see the before? Do I need to show the before? No need for that. Can we see what we have before? Can you see what we have now? For more videos like this, don't forget to click on the subscribe bell. Till next time.